trains. DJ turn me up. Ladies get so jam. I'ma sip my Moscato.
Hey yo, my honey munchies and oats. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Munchies, and I bet you're wondering, what the hell is this? And I assume there'd be like two main things coming to people's mind while watching this video. First off, what the hell is this video I am watching? Well, I'm here to tell you that this is a game called Maplestory. Now, aside from Call of Duty and Halo, I used to be really into PC gaming. And by really into PC gaming, I mean really into PC gaming. Yeah, so this game's Maplestory. It was probably hands down the one PC game that had just the largest impact on me. Actually, more like the largest impact on my wallet. Because this game, even though it's free to play, it'll persuade you into buying in-game items with currency, especially with a currency called Nexon points, which is like riot points if you play League of Legends and whatever. Just stuff with Nexon points, and yeah, it kind of draws you in, because if you want to be really good, like super pro, or have decent equips, or be rich or whatever, I mean, the fast way, you'd probably need to get some Nexon points in your lifetime, at least once or twice, you know. But yeah, and the second thing that came to your mind is, what the hell is with the title? Well, I'm a 174 shadower, and the reason why I say noob is because this is my first time doing Hilla in general, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna solo it. I'm 174, it's at 120, like the level requirement, why fucking not, right? Oh, well, I'm not gonna censor that, there's no point. But anyways, this is gonna be a very long video. The fight itself took about like half an hour. I believe I died so many times. But yeah, the fight takes about half an hour, and I cut off like the first 7 minutes of it because it was just me dying because damage reflect. Terrible damage reflect. But anyways, you guys are just gonna have to enjoy hearing my voice. Unfortunately, Blazer cannot play Maplestory, so he couldn't be a part of it. Maplestory, although it's free to play, it's not necessarily supported for Mac or by Mac, whichever one's the right way of saying it. But yeah, it's not supported with Macs, and that's just so happens to be what he has. And so he decided, like, no, I'm not gonna play it, I'm not gonna blah 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 blah. But yo, so I'm very sorry, very sorry from the bottom of my heart and beyond. Very sorry that we haven't put any videos out. Like, we put out one video, and it was Black Ops 2, and it was my 17-3 SND, and that was it. And we in that video we talked about our schedule, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Expect a video, and that never happened. Technical difficulties. Say it 3 times for added effect. But yeah, so we had some serious technical difficulties. Considering that we live in 2 different cities now, it's kind of harder to keep in touch and communicate. I mean, yeah, we have online, but I mean, we both have lives, like just like you guys do. I mean, on your free time, when you're not no-lifing it on Call of Duty or a PC game or, you know, anything like that, you're on YouTube, you know, you're talking to people, you're socializing, you're doing your thing. You know, what you do with your life is pretty much up to you. But anyways, I'm pretty much done. Sorry if you hear all the moving in the background, but I'm pretty much done talking about Maplestory. aside from this is a little side note. Expect a Maplestory game review from me, because honestly, I've played Maplestory for like on and off, definitely on and off for like 6 years, probably more. I've actually played Maplestory longer than I've known Blazer. So if you watch the first video, you would know how long that's actually been. And if you didn't watch the first video, I would suggest you go and do that, because most of my gameplays are actually going to be from Call of Duty, and dual commentaries are usually going to be Halo 4. That's just how it's going to be. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about my little gripe with music. Now, I'm not a pretentious bitch, and I'm not gonna mute myself or anything like that, or I'm not gonna censor myself, I should say. I'm not a pretentious bitch. I'm not hella stuck up, and I'm not gonna say, oh, I don't like somebody simply because they're popular or they're famous. Like, let's see what's a good one. Justin Bieber. I'm not much of a fan of the Bieber. I'm really not. I mean, we were born the exact same day of the exact same year. He's like a Canadian white twin of mine. But aside from that, like, I mean, he's a guy. Who cares? Some of his music is alright. I mean, some of his music is good. I actually like some of his songs. I admit they get played out really fast, and he's not the only person with amazing talent in the world. And I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to be a music artist. I'm just, you know, being 100%, keeping it real. And then One Direction, another one. I don't really like them. I don't like how big their fan base is, but I mean, you can't knock them. It's really hard to get 5 guys that can actually sing, not Big Time Rush. 5 guys that can actually sing, and, you know, pull off a vocalizing, harmonizing, whatever we want to call it, group. It's amazing to really just watch the comments of some of their videos and just reading all these people saying, oh, you're so gay, blah 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 blah, keeping it woo woo woo. You guys are really judging them by their appearance, calling them gay. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. How you calling a dude gay when he's singing about girls? I don't hear you people saying Frank Ocean's gay. Like, oh, he's singing blah blah blah, he's gay. No. I mean, he's bi, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, I don't want to talk about none of that gay thing, because personally, that's a whole nother topic with me. But there's some music artists that also, I mean, I understand their music has a following, but me personally, I just don't like them, or don't like most of their songs. Like, for instance, Channel Orange. Everybody that actually pays attention or that I actually pay attention to, they say they love Channel Orange, and I'm not much of an Odd Future fan. Nah, let me take that back. I'm an Odd Future fan, but I really only listen to Earl and Tyler. I didn't really listen to any of the other guys. I didn't really listen to Mike G or Left Brain. I haven't really listened to him. But for Frank Ocean, he had a really big, like, yo, Frank Ocean's amazing. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go listen to Channel Orange. I wasn't very impressed. I mean, he had some good songs, but I guess it's one of those things where you have to be like high to enjoy it or some shit, because some of his songs are just weird, and I don't like the way he sings some of them. Like, he has some great songs. Obviously, Novocaine, Swim Good. He's got Sierra Leone. Was it Sierra Leone? Yeah, Sierra Leone, Pyramids. Like, those were some good songs. But I wasn't understanding why everybody was so uppity uppity about him. But you know, I'll give credit where credit is due. The guy has amazing talent. I can never take that away from him. And I'm not hating. I'm just, you know, keeping it 100. Because most of these people, they will not keep it 100. And I don't know how the hell to say his name. Ed Sheeran. Yeah, that guy. He's like, when I first listened to his song A-Team, I didn't even listen to it from him. I heard a cover, and usually YouTube covers are somewhat better than the actual original songs. And that, of course, that's an opinion, but I didn't like the first cover I listened to, so I thought maybe, you know, it's just the way this person's playing it. So I listened to a different cover, and then a different one, and it all, I mean, the way they were singing it was the same, so I assumed that was how it was. And so I was just like, you know what, forget it, I'm just gonna go listen to the original song. And so I listened to it, and I still don't like it. Now, a lot of people would probably hate me for saying that I don't like Ed Sheeran, or that I'm not really a fan of Ed Sheeran, and damn, I was just talking about it and his name slipped my mind. Ed Sheeran and Frank Ocean. There we go. I don't know why he was slipping my mind, but like, I'm not really a fan of them. And Childish Gambino, those three, I'm not really fans. It's, I mean, well, of their acclaimed songs. I'm just rambling, but like Ed Sheeran, when I listened to A-Team, it's just, his song didn't really make sense. I mean, you know, once again, it's just one of those things. I don't really know, but it just didn't make sense. He was, to me, it was like he turned Lil Wayne's raps, like his style of rapping, where you just say put random shit and mix it together and make one big ass ball of Captain Crunch with Frosted Flakes and Fruity Loops, and call it a, you know, just call it breakfast. Like, that's what he did, but he did it in a singing way. But I mean, that was just my perspective of it. I'm picky with music, and maybe I shouldn't be, maybe not. And Childish Gambino, like, Childish has some great songs. I was listening to Childish when he had the song Yes coming out, or when he had the song Yes out. Yes, I miss the big stuff. Yeah, my stuff big, man. Keep a girl's pussy bright red like a pig's tan. 4 shots and watch me lean like a kickstand. I really need to change my name to Hey, I'm a big fan. You know what I mean? Like, that song, that song slaps. And then I listened to some of his other songs, and it didn't really, you know, it didn't live up to the hype that I had for him in my mind after Yes, after rolling, his version of Rolling in the Deep, and I think it was Lights. I think that's the name of the song. Yeah, Lights. Like, those 3 songs on their own, I just like assumed he'd be like the next really, really great rapper, but some of his songs weren't so hot. But, you know, like I said, you gotta give the guy credit. I mean, you gotta give everybody credit that's trying, you know. But as when it comes to like singing, because that's something I can really touch up on. Singing, like, I'm very, very, very tired of like people using auto-tune and saying they're singing, or people that use effects on their voice and call it singing. I mean, granted, it's an effect, but I don't know, it's just old, it's annoying. I'm more of a fan of true talent. You know, I would rather get goosebumps from hearing somebody's actual voice as opposed to hearing their voice and all the effect that they put on it and it just sounds horrible. Now, for example, a person that I really personally enjoy, love listening to, is Neo, because Neo sounds exactly the same live as he does on his studio versions of his songs, because he doesn't need to do anything with his voice. He's amazing on his own. But you know, that's just how I feel. If you guys actually like that auto tune, blah blah blah, I mean, you know, power to you. You like what you like. I like what I like. I'm not trying to start controversy, but fuck. Anyways, this fight is just going on. I think it started. I had like half an hour to fight it, and I'm down to like 7 minutes already, and I just died. That's so lovely. Yeah, you guys are gonna be watching me die in this clip actually a lot, and it's not really my fault. Actually, no, it's my fault, but I don't know, it was my first time, so whatever. And the reason why, going back to the title, why it says Noob Shadower, is because I go one take, no fucks given. I quit Maple often. And what happened was, I quit Maple maybe around April, sometime before summer. I quit Maple because I got hacked. I spent like 60 bucks, I think, 60 something, 60 bucks at least, on Nexon points, and then ended up getting hacked like the next day because it was through the MTS trade thing. For those of people who don't know, it's where you sell like normal in-game items for Nexon points and stuff like that. And I bought two godly Eclipse with NX. Next thing I know, I get disconnected. My entire internet, not just my laptop, my entire internet on 362, because I was playing Call of Duty, but my entire internet shuts off, comes back in like 5 minutes, after like 5 minutes, and then I log on to Maple and everything's gone. That was pretty upsetting. So I set up, did I say set up? No. I went on Nexon.net and submitted a complaint, and yeah, I just told everybody I was quitting, and I quit. And I was about to give my account away. I was like, what, level 143 or something like that. I was about to give my account away because I hadn't played, and so, but before that, I was like, you know what? Let me check, you know, see everything I have. So I go into the cash shop expecting to have like, what, 200 NX left, like just 200. Turns out I had 125,000 Nexon points, and that's $125 worth of Nexon points. So I was wondering, where the hell did this come from? And my friend was like, yo, check your email, check your email. So I was like, alright, I checked my email, and there was a message that from Nexon. They got back to me, and it was 6 months after I 6 months after I sent in that complaint. And it was saying, like, basically it was a game, it was a GM. I can't even remember the names. I'm terrible, I'm sorry. But it was a GM, and he was getting back to my complaint saying that, oh, we're sorry that you got hacked, blah 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 blah. Here's $125 worth of Nexon points for compensation of you losing all your items. And I was like, huh, well, that's pretty nice. You know what I mean? So instead of giving away my account, and I'm sorry that this video is pretty laggy. It wasn't laggy when I was recording it, but for some reason the game, like the gameplay, got it got kind of bit ratey or kind of laggy while I was dubbing over. But anyways, as compensation, I got 125. I lost my train of thought. Terrible. I got the compensation, and I was gonna give my account away, but I was just like, sorry, man, I gotta spend this. So what I did was I bought more Nexon items that I just, you know, sold in a shop, because, you know, you could do that. And I ended up making well over max mesos, a lot more than I'd ever had. I lost maybe like 60 million mesos, which is the in-game currency, and I ended up making over 6 bill with the items that I sold. So I came up, you know what I mean? I ended up wasting it though, because I still didn't want to play, and I still don't like playing, because the game is just, you know, it's mind wrecking. You gotta, to level up, you have to mindlessly grind and train, and it's just like, why? You know, it helps if you have music, but it's just pointless. And, you know, as for the market, like to merch stuff, which is to buy stuff low, sell it higher, you know, and make profit, it's boring too. Fuck that. So what I ended up doing was I bought like the Empress gear, which is the highest level equipment you can use, and blew the rest of the money on random shit, just completely random shit, and then I gave some away, and then I quit again. And now I'm back, but I'm not playing, I'm not training, I'm just on to talk to people, I guess. But this video is actually wrapping up. I believe I have like a little over a minute left, and I talked about so little in this. What was that? Talked about so little. You know, I had so much on my mind, but yeah, so much on the mind. That's another topic for another day. And as we're wrapping this up, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. It's Munchies. Hope y'all had a great motherfucking day, and look forward to my Maplestory game review, and also look forward to some more Call of Duty gameplays and commentaries and reviews and all that, because it's coming. It's just coming a little slow, you know, like we're fighting not to come fast. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but yeah, so this gameplay is coming to an end, and as you can see, like, I'm just like spamming my skills trying to kill this little bitch, this stupid boss, and she goes into damage reflect, and if I hit her, I'm gonna die. So like, you can see me typing WoW. Yeah, you can see me typing WoW. So like, I was so close to not killing this boss, so close, but at the very end I got my last hit with 6 seconds left on the clock, and didn't even have time to really loot anything. And yeah.